Okay, Sebastian, this is from last week. I want to get this to you. This is a two-strike drill that Stephen has shown you. You can definitely see your load's different this week than it was last week, which I like. I think, if anything, you're simplifying things, and I think that's a good thing. I would like to see your right elbow, and I'll talk to you more about it next lesson. Your right elbow is a little far away from your body when your heel hits the ground. It's just a little bit, I mean, we're talking inches, just a couple of inches. It really needs to be right on top of your hip as you see right now it's coming in front of your torso, and it really needs to be right above your hip. If you pause the swing right as your hands are about right at the first letter on your shirt, you see how if you paused it right there, you can definitely see that your elbow is just a little bit in front of your hand. If not, it's just very, very almost right on top. And it really would be shorter if your elbow was down right on top of your hip, and then let your hands come forward. See, right now you're kind of leading with your elbows, and it's called there's a term called throwing the hoop, and young guys do that. It's something that as you get older, you're not going to be able to do it because you just get a little more stiff, but I want you to keep playing. Now, obviously, when the ball is away from you, you have to get your arms out there because the ball's on the outside corner. But on the balls that you're hitting that are coming at you, you still have your elbow a little bit in front of you. So on the ones that are away, it's kind of hard to tell. Mechanics is not really such a big problem of yours. I can tell that you have real good mechanics. Good firm front knee at contact. You're learning now why. Your front knee, your front left leg is going to push your hip when it firms up, and it's going to push that back, that front hip back, and obviously your left side is going to come through really, really strong. You noticed you hit both of those balls that time. The ball, sometimes if the guy throws it a little bit closer to the outside half, it can happen. So, but as far as anatomically, you want to make sure your motor skills are accurate and you do a good job. I think what we're going to focus on the next few weeks is the mental side, or next week or so. We're going to definitely focus in on the mental aspect, your approach to every count scenario that we can come up with. But in these 4.5 minutes, I want you to go back and look at the video, watch your mechanics, get that ingrained. Those are good swings. Those are good swings. I would just do a bunch of reps where I'm keeping my right elbow right above my hip and not letting it get towards my navel, towards my belly button. Anyway, these are good swings, and we'll talk more about this when I see you this week.